Oh, hello ladies. This is Jen Turnham, host of this group, Energised Women. A rather frizzy host today. I don't know if any of you can relate to hair that goes a little bit nuts when the weather is humid and rainy. But this is life, so here I am, frizz and all. So today's topic is words are free. It's how we use them that might cost us, or it's how you use them that might cost you. So I wanted to ask a question. Have you ever used your words against others or yourself? I'm pretty sure that most of us at some point in our lives have found ourselves gossiping or being negative about another woman. And I bet every single one of you has spoken harshly to yourself many, many times. So if this is you, whether you're watching live or actually that reminds me, I'm going to try and turn on the comments so I can see them while they're there. So if this is you, you've spoken harshly to yourself, you found yourself thinking about somebody else negatively at some point, then what I'd like you to do, whether you're watching the recording or whether you're watching this live, is please comment with an emoji that represents how you feel after using your words harshly against yourself or others. Now, in this video, I'm using the word words loosely, but what I really mean when I say words, I also want that to encapsulate your thoughts and your words, of course, as well as your body language and your facial expressions. So when I talk about using words against somebody, it could be very simply a dirty look. That's probably signifying a negative thought as well. So words is going to capture all of those things in this particular video. Now, I wonder if you can relate to this. As young women, I think, well, definitely in Australia, gossiping and ganging up on other members of your friendship group was quite a common thing. Definitely was at my school. And I still remember it clearly to this day. It happened when I was 11 and then again when I was 15 or 16. And what would happen is one day I would arrive at school and I would get the silent treatment from every single one of my girlfriends. And I can still, I suppose, conjure up, I can still feel the confusion and the pain that I experienced in those moments. And the really weird thing is it seemed to be a different girl every week who was on the out, so to speak. And I would like to bet that the vast majority of young girls and women involved or who have experienced this sort of behaviour end up not feeling good about themselves. Even the ringleaders, I would hazard a bet that they don't feel good about themselves either. So this is a perfect example of how using our words ends up hurting us as well as others. And I would like to think, or I would argue, that that's also perhaps one of the reasons why many women grow up with a lot of dislike or discomfort about who they are. So that's just an example that I hope demonstrates how easy it is to use words to hurt others as well as ourselves. All that stuff in school obviously is in the past. We can't change that. What we can do is learn from it and choose to do things differently from now on. And also hopefully start to influence the next generation to do things differently as well. So what can we do instead? If we recognize that we are guilty of using our words against others or ourselves, which I pretty much guarantee every single one of us is guilty of doing that, but if you'd like to do something different, then what I suggest you do is first of all catch yourself in any negative thoughts about yourself or other people and stop those thoughts. Then focus on switching it up so that your focus then becomes on what's good about you or what's good about the other person. Because I guarantee if you concentrate on lifting up the other women around you, the side effect will be that you find yourself lifted up as well. And I think that would be pretty cool. So my challenge this week, should you choose to accept, is next time you find yourself thinking negatively about another woman, then try to stop the thoughts immediately. Focus on something that you genuinely admire about that other person and make an effort to share that with them, whether it be via phone, message, or face-to-face. Because I believe that the more we do this, the better our world will become. And if we do it often enough, hopefully the trend will spread. And what would really make my heart sing is if we started a movement where it was more common for women to support each other and boost each other up than it was to put other women down. Because I do feel that that's the society we live in, and that's really sad. So I would love more than anything to be part of changing things. And that's part of what this group is about. It's about having a place where we support each other and we lift each other up rather than knocking each other down. So that's all for this week. I think that's probably one of my shortest, but I don't want to just waffle on for the sake of it. So I hope you enjoyed this week's topic. And I just wanted to let you know that it was inspired by the book by Don Miguel Ruiz, which is spelled R-U-I-Z, called The 4 Agreements. It's a book that I've read probably about 3 times now, and I highly recommend it. It's quite a short book. It's a simple, easy read. So highly recommend that book. Thanks for watching, whether you were on with me live or whether you're viewing the recording. We can continue this discussion in the group. And don't forget to please invite any of your female friends that you think might like to be a part of our group, Energised Women. Take care, have a great week, and I will see you next time. Signing off.